First and foremost, I think we've had a cult following of the brand in India. Consumers really love the brand because we have this unique positioning of sports and sports style, where we believe that there is as much life in sport as there is sport in life. So this unique positioning of ours really connects with our consumers in India. Secondly, we have had a very, very involved retail approach in India, where we run some of our stores directly, and even if it's a franchise store, we're a very, very hands-on approach, so which gives us a very direct access to the consumer, and also helps us create a customer experience which I would like to believe is very, very competitively placed with regards to other brands. Also, our marketing is very, very unique. Very non-traditional, very futuristic, very new age. Digital media, social media marketing, influencer marketing, our connect with different types of collaborators across different fields, whether it is music, art, culture, not just sport. I think if you put all of these together, I think we've been able to create a formula which really works for us and puts us in a very, very strong position, more importantly, for future growth. Well, I think I'm very confident that India being a very attractive market, there'll be more and more players coming in, more and more global players coming in who will get interested in the market. When we entered the market in 2006, we were one of the last entrants. There were other 3 brands in the sports space who were far more established when we came in, and 2 of them are far bigger than us in the global scene. However, I think with the things that we have been able to achieve in the market, we could actually, leapfrog ahead. And I would like to believe that if we continue to stay relevant to our consumers and do interesting stuff, tell great stories, launch globally, global designs which are very, very innovative. In our space, we don't have to be, if one brand is doing something else, we don't have to join the bandwagon. We as a brand have a very, very strong product engine, both on the sports performance as well as on the sports style space. And I like to believe that that's what our space is. Our space is fusion between sport and life. And I think that unique positioning, we will continue to launch innovative products. And I'm very confident that we'll stay ahead of the curve. Very, very confident, actually. Well, I can go on and on with regards to innovation because, I was saying this in one of the sessions in IFF today that, it's very important for brands to every year take a step back and review where they are and reimagine their business. And honestly, that's what we have done every year, because I firmly believe that if Puma has gone to a number 1 position today, with all that we have done, that's not what will keep us there. We need to constantly reimagine our business. And hence, we've done a lot of things. I would say our first and foremost on product. We continuously launch innovative, creative products which capture the imagination of our consumers. The way we do e-com today, where we run e-com operations directly integrated with a supply chain which is controlled by us, with the supply chain structure which is very, very innovative. I think that keeps us on the innovation curve very, very far ahead. Our marketing communication is very creative, I would like to believe. And we always do new things. So if there is a marketing communication or a campaign which has worked for us, we would not do it again, just for the very fact that we've done it once. And we would like to push boundaries and do new stuff. On technology, the way we look at our consumers who are buying across channels, because we are a multi-channel brand, we have a single view of the customer, irrespective of where he is shopping. He might be buying online, but he might have browsed our products in our stores, and vice versa. And we try to keep a trail so that we can give a customer a single. We have a single view and give our customers the convenience. So we use technology, tech platforms, technology tools, not just on the consumer front, but also on the business front with regards to data analytics. We're making very, very strong steps. Puma globally today we are launching a store in Fifth Avenue in New York City in Manhattan, which has digital as a core of the store. Very innovative stuff, and a lot of those elements we are going to get down to India. The work is in progress. I can only tell you that in-store experience is our prime area of focus, and with every passing season, we are going to do something which will enhance customer experience, capture the imagination of our target audience, and also give a kind of service level which is very convenient. Some of the innovations are already down here. If you go to our store, there are a lot of things that you will already find. There is an endless aisle in our store, which means that you can order online from our stores if you don't get the size or if you don't get the color. But a lot of interactive stuff is where we are going to work on. Well, our retail footprint today, we have about 360 stores in about 125 cities. I still believe that there is a lot of opportunity still in India. There are a lot of markets where we can open stores, and which we will do. But if you really ask me how many stores we will open, I will not be able to give you a number, not because I don't want to share with you, but I believe every brand which has had a number saying that, we will open 800 stores by 2015 or, 1,000 stores by this, and, all those brands have had to close stores because their stores have not been sustainable. So we will open stores which we can sustain. We will be aggressive, but we will be very mindful of our expansion. Now, online is about 20% of our business. It's a growth channel. It's very important. Also, we are trying to ensure that we increase the share of Puma.com in our overall business, and hence we are focusing a lot on it. It also gives us, a brand channel to work on. Also, it helps us in having control on the kind of products, on the kind of pricing that we have in stores, and have the same on Puma.com. Also, we'll do a lot of unique launches, exclusive launches on Puma.com. So definitely, it's a part of the focus. If you ask me what share, I think there is not much devil in this detail as of now. New categories, we're getting into innerwear. We have had a global license. We've globally licensed time wear watches to Fossil, and Fossil's getting Puma watches into India very soon. So that's a new category. Also, we are trying to expand in some of the categories that we already exist in apparel and footwear. So there are a lot of action. Well, I would like to believe that we've already created something which is a success story. A brand which comes into the country among the top 4 sportswear brands last almost 10 years later, leapfrogs ahead, and stays there. I think it's a great, fabulous story. But we are not going to sit on our on our existing laurels, if I may. But we have to. I believe that in India, the future is going to happen, and I would believe that there is huge possibilities, and I'll tell you why. There are huge possibilities because sports overall is getting more popular in India, and there are more people playing sport than they ever were. India is doing much better in sports, in Olympic sports, in squash, badminton, the number of marathons, the number of fitness, on the fitness front, the number of fitness studios coming in, number of types of fitness forms people are today, whether it is Pilates or yoga or Zumba or calisthenics, women especially are exploring a lot of them. There is huge growth in women's fitness. Women's runners growing faster than number of men taking to running. So there are a lot of macro factors which will help the growth of sports. Also, sports wear as a part of lifestyle, as a part of everyday wear, where people would start wearing more to colleges, more to offices, more on streets. Women wearing sportswear with dresses instead of a heel or heels or stilettos. I think that's a trend which is catching up, which is on the sportswear front. Given these two things, I think there is huge growth possible, and economy will grow. If you put all these three together, I think it's a huge opportunity. And we are just ideally placed at this point to leverage on this opportunity.